supply house. Dances with Louis Fenset and gift shop versus supply house.
Are you looking to come this week?
Whatever you have.
Okay, so yeah, probably tomorrow.
We went there yesterday.
We have 266 reservations already, which is 420. Will we seat you based on the reservations received? So Thursday is 174 reservations. They set up 75 on Friday.
They're easily digest, and that usually helps people on the prep. If you look into bananas, rice, like I said, applesauce, toast, things that easily digest, that helps. They are really true in that the best thing that you can do is to let it run its course, because you don't want it to stay on your box yet. So you do want it, but none of the answers will be that you have to check like this. The dry diet is
Dances was also nominated for 12 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. The Oscar ceremony was held on March 25th, 1991.
One of those things that, as a performer, you come across once in your life. We've come far, you and me. I will not forget you.
I never could have imagined the financial success, let alone just the admiration for the film. But it's one of those great stories where you follow your heart, you work your ass off, and obviously it's worked out beautifully.
And if I'm an hour late doing chores at night, it's no big deal. And we found a good meat market. So that's not a problem. We have 17 different pastures and we rotate them around. And what we're going to do right now is at night we put them in these sheds. That's the best we can do for mountain lions and coyotes. And in this field, you'll see him when we get up there, we have a guard llama.
We saw the llama this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, he is not a pet. His name is Batman. And we never touch him, and we've seen him kill coyotes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's very, very protective of his
We were
goats.
wondering about the llama among the goats. The one llama, we were wondering about.
Well, and we were told to get one. If you get two, they bond with each other, evidently. but he's quite well bonded with his goats. So we'll walk up and
How many head of?
about 150 head.
About 150.
I got 75 babies this year, most of which they're already sold. Just waiting to wean them and have them get a little bit
So
bigger.
in this area, is the goat market as strong as it is in our area? We live in the southeast.
Probably not. I think we were, 15 years ago, the first people who had goats. But now they're becoming more and more popular.
Well, one of my coworkers he sold some to a meat market in Nashville, and we're about 2 hours from Nashville. He loaded them up and carried them up there, and he got $3.65 a pound on the hoof.
Yeah.
So, and
this guy up the road here has just recently got goats. He figured out he can make more money off his goats than he can his cattle.
That's what
well,
they've been saying.
that's what we go to a lot of the. I teach ag at the high school, and we go to a lot of the Farmers Federation's meetings and stuff like that. And they discuss commodities and that kind of thing. And the cattle guy gets up and he was talking, and he was getting, I think he said $1.30 a pound on the hoof for his black Angus. And then the goat guy stands up and goes, I just carried some off, sold them for $3.65 a pound. And they were like, on the hoof?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and they're so much easier to take care of than.
That was my next question. Wow.
Yeah. I was raised with cattle and horses down the road here. And my husband was raised with sheep in Wyoming. And when we moved here, we knew we wanted animals. This is actually we inherited this from my parents. And my husband didn't want sheep because they're stupid. But
and there's a lot of work. I understand there's a lot of work in shearing them too.
Yeah. And so we got 4 or 5 goats and just loved them. And we had to work really hard for a couple of years to get a meat market. But now we have a good meat market. Jamaican restaurant in Rapid, 2 or 3 restaurants here, and then the hospital in Rapid has a contingent of doctors from Nepal and Pakistan, and they're very, very good customers. So, anyway, okay, well, we'll take a walk and go up and put our gear in. They don't like the heat. Okay, come on in and I'll show you what we're going to do. We've got kids. Kids have to do
Yeah,
this
he's
work.
friendly. He'll look. Oh, there we go. There we
Filled that
go.
tank once today.
Is it already empty?
No, but it'll need it again in the morning. This is the grain that we feed them. In theory, they're supposed to get a half a pound per goat per day, but you'll see big ones and little ones.
Right,
and,
exactly.
Yeah, it's just got good minerals and stuff like that in it. But this is always kind of fun because they just, they want to come in. Come on, baby.
Go ahead.
Now we clean these sheds often, but there's goat poop.
Wait.
There's stuff.
Oh, that's
In the country.
yes.
Yes. And it's kind of fun when the kids come on these tours. Kids love poop.
They do. They're obsessed with it. I want a great picture. I'm very obsessed.
They want to know all about the poop. Oh, the chickens have free reign.
There's one visited me this morning.
I think it was this one.
I think it was. Hello.
Okay. We'll lay the grain here and we'll show you where. They know what's happening. Actually, why don't you walk back there? You walk back there too. You can see the goats back there.
You need a little bit more?
Sure. Oh, that's fat babies. we have boar, Savannah, and Spanish goats. They're all a breed of meat goat. And because we don't show them like at fairs, we don't care what they look like, so we interbreed. All we want is a big goat.
Right.
And a lot of these gals look like they're pregnant, but they're not, they're just fat. Which is how they're supposed to look. Okay, now this is what you're gonna wanna get a picture of. Just stand right over there. Every time. These babies are a couple of months old. Average show 6-7 pounds when they're born.
The little ones have trouble getting in.
Yes, and they're just now starting to kind of like the grain.
Buddy.
Buddy?
Is this the one that always jumps up on you?
Yeah, this is 1168.
Try to handle the babies and the mamas as much as possible when you know. But that's all right, it makes them good goats. Hello, pretty girl. She's awful friendly too.
Are maybe it's a good question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. As far as flavor goes, are the male goats gamier than the female goats?
Can be if you let them get too old.
Okay.
And most of the doelings, the females we sell as breed stock, and it's the bucks, we castrate them, which is called wether. They're wethers, which I can tell you a word does not know that word if you go to write it. And that's what we use for meat.
Okay.
And occasionally a doe.
Hello.
You know, if you haven't had a baby for a couple of years, that's another way we call you out. You know, we don't want you.
Right.
You're not producing. It's a business, you know.
I know I have trouble eating goat cheese. Well, when my daddy was a hunter, Brad's a hunter, and if the meat's not processed just right, I can't eat it because there's this gaminess that I can taste that nobody else seems to be able to taste.
Well,
I taste that in goat cheese. I can't eat goat cheese. It makes me so sad.
Goat doesn't. I won't eat lamb. Mm-hmm. It smells and it tastes bad.
It's just a flavor.
My husband loved it, but I don't say I use goat spaghetti. I saw, you're a hunter, 3 or 4 mornings ago, I saw 6 elk cut across here.
We've not seen any elk on this trip.
On this whole trip.
You drive down this road, there's an elk reserve down there about around 18 miles. And you may see some there. And you have to trim their hooves once a year. Just not our way of raising animals. It's stuffy in there.
I've got a cold. They're allergic to you.
They're allergic to me.
Brad's been sneezing.
I woke up sneezing this morning. I don't know.
What?
She's trying to jump on me.
No, that's too big to jump on.
Yeah. Are you going after my head?
Well, did you also notice that we don't have mosquitoes?
No, I haven't noticed that.
Do you have mosquitoes?
Yes. Yes.
Well, we have very, very few mosquitoes, which a lot of people from the south always seem to notice. And when I lived in Wyoming for 4 years, and we had mosquitoes the size of your thumb.
They're really bad, especially right. If it ever stops raining, it's been raining for 2, 3, 4 weeks, you would say.
Oh.
If it ever stops raining, it's going to be awful.
Yep.
The mosquitoes will be awful.
You got your buddy now.
Hello. Do you think maybe I can pick you up?
Hey, buddy.
I really want to hold you. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Not
A little
bad,
bit.
not bad. Hello. So, is that a shepherd dog?
Yeah. Yes.
Aw. Hello. What is the name of the
We'll get her back in later. She's not gonna go
Tina.
anywhere.
Are any of you guys interested in feeding a baby goat?
Oh, I know she. Yeah.
Hi, Batman. How are you, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, he's always. That's
He's
what,
ready.
That's what he looks like all the time.
So, is there any special way to do it?
Nope, you just hold it down to him and he will find the nipple.
Here we go.
Here you go, buddy. Right there.
Wait. Hang on.
There you go.
There we go. Oh.
You don't need to know how to do it. He tells you.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Oh, you're too sweet. You're too sweet. Sorry, I'm not good at this.
Now, Batman always looks intimidating.
Shannon, look up at me.
You're drinking it fast, a lot faster than my babies did. I'm sorry if I'm doing it wrong. I'm sorry if I'm doing it wrong. I'm sorry. You're a good eater. I think he moves to take a breath or something. When he moves, I don't know. Is that why he moves, to take a breath? Like he moves away from the nipple?
Yeah, probably.
Or she?
Or
Is it a girl?
he's having a hard time getting the milk out, so.
I think they let air. Well, I don't know that they have enough sense to do that, but they let air in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they know that's what they're doing. Oh, Bill's Diner.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about that place in a long time.
Well, we tried going to a couple other places and they weren't serving.
Think
food.
it's
They were
gone.
closed. Like they had just closed.
I'll
or whatever
go.
for lunch.
I'll go, baby.
Hey, buddy.
And we
Hey,
were
buddy.
like,
Hey, buddy.
Stop. The last ditch effort, and they were open. So.
I don't guess you need burping like babies, right?
No, now he's trying to get your ginger
Yeah,
out.
there's never. He always wants more.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll walk down front and put some other ones away. You won't quit.
We have a word for those. It's a good knockabout trucks is what we call those at home.
Well, we call them beater trucks. And every one of my grandkids has learned to drive.
No services. You know, we assumed that meant no more gas stations or whatever for a ways. We're moving along. And it was a good road. No warning whatsoever. I was running about 60. Hey, buddy.
This is Betty.
Hey,
Betty
buddy.
is extremely friendly. Betty's got triplets this year.
But we're running along about 60, and all of a sudden I look up and there's a cattle guard, and it turns to a dirt road, and we hit that thing at about 60.
Yeah, right there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just pretty common. Well, and all of these guys have trucks, and they all have guns. I mean, every one of them have a gun, and they don't hide it. It's just on the seat.
Yeah.
Hunt on the way home.
Hey, buddy. So this is Betty.
This is Betty. Oh. Get out of the way here so Lil can do her job.
Oh? Why are you getting that?
Well, I'm trying.
She already, they know what to do.
Love
Go
to
walk in
watch.
there and take a look.
Hey, buddy. Good job.
Well,
Any
they know where they're supposed to go, so she didn't really have too much.
any kind of working dog.
Hey, Susan, I'll run across the road now.
Oh, okay. And we can put the windows on all of these sheds for winter. And then all of these sheds, except that big one, are designed like this so that we can close this gate, use this side and that field, use that
That
side
side.
and that field. And as soon as the cabins are closed down, goats go over there. We put a little fence up over the stairs so they don't go up on the porch. But, yeah, these are the older babies.
So I see one trying to.
Yeah, still nursing.
Yep.
Oh.
Mama's not going to let her do that very much longer. Well, look, now she's gone on this one. I think she actually belongs here, but wherever you can get a little drink of milk. Yeah, these mamas will get tired of the babies here shortly.
So
There's a baby out there.
some already in there that's not eating, or have they already
Oh.
eaten?
Who knows?
Oh.
Let me go see. There's somebody else that wants in here.
Oh. Hey. Let's move over.
He's fixing to. You think he's fixing to bring that one in?
We're going to go right through there.
Oh.
Look at that.
And it's not a problem because they go back in.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Oh, they have a teeter-totter here that I said they've broken.
So they actually teeter-totter and they
Yes, they
slide?
do.
I saw the slide.
Yeah. This is the 7-mile schoolhouse right here, and that's the slide for the schoolhouse. I just had my house painted.
Let's try to eat.
Now he's going to
Try
paint
to eat
the...
my-
He's going to paint the school. Oh, everything that I own has little holes because they do this.
Oh. Hello. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, now look out. Watch your horn there.
Now, she doesn't do it on purpose, but that horn sometimes hits a spot that you would prefer it did not.
It's just the right height for that.
Yeah, you just got... Hello, darling. How you doing? Hi, Betty. How are you? I know. I don't know what you got on you, girl. This is just Betty. She's a good mama.
Hi, Betty.
This is kind of a bother, but
Betty.
when she raises, last year she had quadruplets and raised all 4 of them, which I hate quadruplets. I don't even like triplets because you always end up with a bottle baby. But she's a good mama.
So this was an old school building?
Yep, 7-mile schoolhouse. There was a 4-mile schoolhouse, 7-mile schoolhouse, and 12-mile, and that's the only one left.
We were wondering what it was.
Yeah, and the guy who painted my house is going to paint that schoolhouse next. But he said, now I got to have about 10 days off because I've got relatives and a wedding. I said, I don't care, just finish it by the end of the summer. He said, okay.
I love your cat. The cabin we're in, I love.
Yep.
Are you staying pretty full on those?
Constant, one right after one night. I don't, my kids do all the
Look out.
computer work and Airbnb and all. Oh, that's Lola. She's about as bad as Betty. I'm sorry. Change your clothes before you go out.
I love it. I love it.
Hi, sweetie.
You're so sweet.
If you enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing so you can join us on the rest of our crazy adventures. Remember to get out and find your own adventure, because even bad adventures make great stories. Thanks for tagging along with us today, guys.